Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Romario. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Romario! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's cut it out.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Neymar. Bellingham calmly anticipates. Oh, he's found support out wide. Romario. He's had a hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And we have our very first corner. He has found a way through. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's found a way through. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has been cleared. Davis. And now a sudden chance. Bellingham! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Zico. Oh, now the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Bebeto is there to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Beckham. Oh, that's neat. He's had it taken off him. Van Balten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that was vital. Conte.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
In by Messi. Zico! And that is doing no harm at all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Diogo Dalot. No, that's been intercepted. Zaire Emery.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And here's Zico, hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to get it away. Rumo, can he put it away? Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Cruzeiro are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Zaire Emery. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Zico. Oh, there's the shot! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it... Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Cruzeiro got some help from Lady Luck there. It's gone in! He's put through his own net! Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. No, that's been intercepted.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Fullback is in acres of space here. Davis finds himself offside. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Neymar running with the ball. Mbappe! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Corinthians have it back and can go again. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Beckham. Good spot, he's seen the run. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Beckham. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nakata, and here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Beckham. Corinthians looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Diogo Dalot takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Beckham, half an hour played now. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shapes to shoot! Deftly out wide.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. Short changes him with that pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that could set him on his way. And the ball is out of play.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Drogba. Mbappe. Great chance! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked.
It's Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And it's Beckham. Davis looking to hit the byline here. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, can he get onto this? Nakata. That is good alertness. And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Messi. Beckham wins the duel this time. And it's Beckham. Nakata. Beckham. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. It's a throw-in. Guardiola. Oh, easy pickings there. Diogo Dalot. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Nakata. And here's Drogba. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
Beckham to take it as usual. And it's been taken short. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He rises! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's out of play for a goal kick. And that is a little undercooked. Drogba, and the ball's a good one. Has a go! He's scored! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Mbappe, played out to the right. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Drogba is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Some really good ball movement. Tries a shot! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 30. Camisa 11. Neymar.
Van Dijk really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Deixando o campo para a
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Camisa 9. Camisa 28.
Vinicius Junior.
Substituição.
That'll be a throw-in. Pedri. Here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Maradona.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
There's the hit! That has been slung wide. And he's there to clear it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Great hit! So close to drawing level.
Carlos was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Ribery clears it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Looking tidy in possession here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Referee has just said play on. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's heaved it away. Beckenbauer. Pedri. Ribery. Collar. Oh, red, nice interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bebeto. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's in! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Van Dijk. The pass is intercepted. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? And again! Sticks it away! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Senhoras e
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is a euphoric atmosphere in the stands here in the Arena MRV. It's what we've come to expect when Mineiro are at home. And already we're underway here. Now it's Messi. The pass is intercepted. Driving on and making good progress. Always onto this. Bellingham. Now the finish! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Aos 4 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 4.
Atletico Mineiro are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rudiger can get it clear. Pass somewhat off target. And now they can spring out of defence.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
This might... He's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Atletico Mineiro have their second corner now. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Davis going full steam ahead down the left flank. Davis delivers. That's a decent clearance.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Bellingham. First quarter of an hour gone. He's away. Mbappe. An uncompromising challenge. He's got full. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a look and place it forward. Now it's Drogba. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, the clearance is short. And he thumps it clear. And they can counter here. Bellingham. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, the idea was a good one. Mbappe, he's had a shot! Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's being shifted off it. Costa Curta. Mbappe. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Bebeto.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Beckham. And he was alert to it. Mbappe. Davids calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Drogba.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Davids gets over and intercepts. Drogba. And he's intervened well there. Moved on forwards. And it's Davis. Bebeto in acres of space out wide. And that should get the job done.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Unai Simon. Kimmich clears. York. Bellingham. Good read, needed to be. Kimmich. Antonio Silva kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It was just lacking in accuracy.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, strongly challenged there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mbappe. Oh, and he's through the middle. York. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight.
Has a goal! That's going to go a long way. And here's the chance to counter. Kimmich. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Hits one! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Some resolute defending there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, shooting chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Defending of the desperate variety. That pass has been well intercepted. Atletico Mineiro are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Alexander-Arnold. Aim forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mbappe.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Davis with the clearance. Bellingham! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Substituição no time do Atlético Mineiro.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 15. Deixando o campo
Davis.
para a entrada de
Here's
camisa
Rodri.
18.
Van
Camisa
Dijk.
90. Neymar.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi, now it's Haaland, gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Nice interception, well timed. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Neymar. Oh, super ball. He's cut it out. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And now the breakaway. Now it's Haaland. Gets a good foot in there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That was good alertness. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho. Haaland. Oh, good. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rodri. Drogba.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Ribery. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Ribery. And it's Neymar.
Foram
Drogba.
indicados 2
That's an
minutos de
excellent interception.
acréscimo.
Kimmich. Antonio Silva promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Neymar. Can he put it away?
Well, he's...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Dirijam-se à sala de pessoal.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people.
We have already started here. And it's Del Piero.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's Drogba! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And a header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Drogba did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
No, he's not getting his way this time. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Plays a delicate ball. Oh, it's Bebeto. That's a little off target. Bebeto. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Quarter of an hour played. Drogba. And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Serginho. Oh, well played. Drogba is herring after that one. Lizarazu. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Davids. Ribéry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Diogo Dalot is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Del Piero. Serginho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Serginho. Passes short and sharp. Del Piero. Chance! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Del Piero. Serginho. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Drogba. Aimed beyond the defence. Davids. And here's Mbappe. He is through here. And he's being shifted off it.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Del Piero. Drogba. Costa Curta. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Real chance! He wasn't that far away.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
He's found a way through. No, that was never going to make it. Now, there's a probing ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Drogba, and he's lost his man here, and the shot sticks it away. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Comemora seu aniversário hoje.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Mbappe! Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Ribéry, and Ribéry! I've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
De Gea deals with it effortlessly. Now that's well seen too.
Corinthians really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Decent hit! Serginho. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that pass isn't the best. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ooh, can he get onto this? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Drogba proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Mbappe.
Now it's Del Piero.
And he's found a...
Del Piero!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Camisa 7, camisa 13.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Camisa 15, camisa 20.
Oh, it's Gascoigne.
Camisa 18.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Substituição.
Well read, nice interception. Gascoigne. Oh, it's Gascoigne. He's picked it. Gascoigne! Bellingham gets good distance on it. Gilberto Silva.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played back into the centre. Bellingham. Neymar. Owen. And they win it back again. Messi. And it's Drogba. Ribéry. He's found a way through. Climbs up big. And yes, it's there!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Now it's Neymar. Gascoigne in with the challenge.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bellingham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's a shade optimistic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, just skips past his man.
Corinthians can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Now it's Drogba. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. So much time and space here. Great hits!
Minuto de acréscimo.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided